Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome back to the Positive Living Center. It's August, just like that. We had a little cooling spell. That felt good, didn't it? It's going to get warm again for a little while, but we'll get through that again too. So it's good to see you all. Anyone here for the first time this morning? No? Okay, all veterans of the PLC. That's good. Yeah.
It's like the first time every time.
It's like the first time every time. I like that. This year has been deemed the year of living from one's core values. And the themes for August are fluidity, flexibility, and focus. And we're going to get started with meditation. I'll ask Cheyenne Hernandez to come up and play a little something for us. Let's give her some love, shall we? Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's so great to be here with you again. Just relax and settle into yourself. We're going to do a little meditation song. Just allow any thoughts or feelings or concerns to be as they are. We're setting them aside. We're not abandoning them. We're just going to take a moment to go inward and connect to our spirit. Oh, I am as divine inside of me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. Oh, I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory, in the light, in the love, in the glory, in the light, in the love, in the glory, in the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. Yes, I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. Yes, I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, in the light, in the love, in the glory, in the light, in the love, in the glory, we are. Yes, we are, as God created us, in the light, in the love, in the glory. Yes, we are, as God created us, in the light, in the love, in the glory, in the light, in the love, in the glory, in the light, in the love, in the glory, in the light, in the love, in the glory, we are. Yes, we are, as God created us, in the light, in the love, in the glory.
love and the glory that we all live in. Thank you, God, spirits, for us coming together to enjoy, to learn, to visit, love, and discover who and what we truly are right now, and what we are becoming. And so it is. Cheyenne, thank you so much. That was beautiful, beautiful. I'd like to call up practitioner intern Patty Hummel. She's going to have a spiritual thought for us this morning. Let's give her some love. Come on up, Patty.
Thank you. Here. Get my notes here. This week, I will be going in for cataract surgery. Had one before. Keep me in your prayers, but I'm sure it will go well. I have the same surgeon that I had last time, so she did a wonderful job. But it caused me to pick the last of the F words. This month we have the F words. It's like F words are kind of an adjective because they're strong. They strengthen what you say. It's not really that F word, but so I'm talking about focus. I'm trying to focus here with my cheaters on and my notes here. So I want to talk about focus. And the late Dr. Wayne Dyer, he advised, give yourself a gift of 5 minutes of contemplation in awe of everything you see around you. Go outside. Turn your attention to the many miracles around you. This 5-minute-a-day regime of appreciation and gratitude will help you focus your life in awe. I love his work. He's just so great. And, this is not difficult for us up here in the Sierra. We have our mountains, the tall trees, the waterfalls. It's so beautiful. That's why I chose to move here, because I wake up in the morning and I walk out on my deck, let the dog out, and it's so beautiful. And I watch the sunrise over the mountains, and it's easy to focus on the beauty that Source provides us here. But I've noticed it's more difficult when I'm hanging out in urban areas. There's this song you might be familiar with. There is a rose in Spanish Harlem, a red rose up in Spanish Harlem. It is a special one, it never seen the sun. It only comes out when the moon is on the run and all the stars are gleaming. It's growing in the street, right up through the concrete, but soft and sweet and dreamy. I love that song. Spirit tends to go underground in the cities, but it's still there. It's still there. You just gotta look a little harder and you gotta focus. In my research on the subject of focus, I read about something called, it's experience-dependent neuroplasticity. I want to talk to Sandy about this a little more, but basically, I was drawn to it because the article was called "What You Focus On Is What Becomes Powerful." It sounds kind of familiar. change your thinking, change your life, maybe. They said that experience-dependent neuroplasticity is really a thing. It comes fortified with some serious science. At the heart of the research is the finding that experience changes the brain. And the more I read about it, the more I realized that Ernest Holmes was way ahead of his time. They're just now figuring it out. Change your thinking, change your life. Change your focus, change your life. Glass half empty, glass half full. What do you think? If we want to change our outer conditions, we have to change our inner conditions, what we focus on, how we look at things. I mean, can you conceive things getting better? I mean, I don't know, sometimes, I look around, I watch the news and, it don't look good. But could it get better? Can we focus on that? Find the little things and focus on those. Ernest Holmes said, when our thought is turned from limitation to the greater glory, we then reflect that glory. Let us keep our inner eyes focused on the destination, the greater reality, the light, the love, the greater glory. You are right on, girl. Soon you will see roses growing up through the concrete. And if you stay on this path, I promise you, you'll see roses. Namaste.
Thank you, Patty. Cheyenne, you have a song for us?
I just want to say thank you to those of you who contributed to my GoFundMe. I went to Columbia. I was able to record 3 of my original songs and contribute to 4 of my teacher songs. And I had all that I needed to get there and back, and thank you. And thank you guys not only for that, but just for showing up here for PLC and being a part of this community, because it's really a blessing that we get to be here and share like this, and that all of us care so much about our spiritual well-being and improving ourselves and staying positive. It means a lot, so thanks for being here. This song is an Ayla Schaefer song. It's called Fluyendo, but I'm going to sing it in English. I translated it. And so if I stumble over it a little, it's because I translated it and I'm used to singing it in Spanish, but hopefully it'll come through smoothly. Okay, yeah, maybe I will. Beautiful water, permission now to pray to your waters crystalline, O Spirit divine, bringing your blessing, feminine healer, blood of the earth, O water is life, flowing, 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 singing. like the water, transparent, like the water, like the water, water. Listening to your voice, speaking the language of creation. Mother, teach me, guide my way to flow with confidence and be just like the river, flowing, 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 singing your mysterious song, celebrating, making happy, and teaching with movement, dancing the cycles of our life. I will be like the water, like the water, transparent, like the water, like the water, fluid, like the water, like the water, clear and pure, like the water, like the water. I come here to listen to the secrets of water. I come here to sing of the mystery of water. I come here to listen to the secrets of water. I come here to listen to the mystery of water. Mother water, Yakumama, water that's sacred, many wakam. Mother water, Yakumama, water that's sacred, many wakam. Mother water, Yakumama, water that's sacred, many wakam. Mother water, Yakumama, water that's sacred, many wakam.
Just about put me into a trance. Oh my goodness. What a calming, beautiful song. Beautiful. Thank you, Cheyenne. And our speaker today, coming up right now, is Reverend Sandy West. Good morning, Sandy.
Good morning. Cheyenne, as usual, it just speaks to my heart. I just want to sit there in ozone for an hour. Oh, wow. Our topics this month are fluidity, flexibility, and focus. And it was really interesting looking at them, how they all go together. Up, okay? She's giving me signals from the back. When I think of fluidity, I think of change. And to me, the only constant is change, and everything is fluid. It's constantly moving. We know that everything moves at different speeds, but everything here is moving constantly. And it's hard to it was hard for me to get my mind around, because it was hard for me to see the movement like in a chair, in this podium. I can know it intellectually, but I don't always get it in the hands-on that it's really happening that way. So I know it, but I don't focus on that. I allow that to be. I allow my focus to go in other ways. I know it's going to change. I know it's going to happen. But what's that going to look like? And it's constantly changing, continuously. I'll go through the days, this is working, this isn't working. And it's okay to make a difference. It's okay to change everything. I was trained, like we all were by our parents and society, and what we should think and what we could be. And it was a big moment to not register to vote as my mother did. And a whole bunch of us didn't, and we couldn't tell her because she would have been terribly upset. She thought we should all be what she was, and I couldn't see it. It wasn't there for me. So that was probably my biggest rebellion. But it freed me because it allowed me to know that I didn't have to stay in any one way. I could move, I could change, I could become, I could be. And I've done that over the years. I look back to where I was with all the anger. I chose to move past the anger. I chose to not let it come into my life all the time anymore, to allow it to settle, to allow it to go up to source to be healed. I didn't have to heal it. God could heal it. I didn't have to be this miracle worker that made everything work. I realized with my focus on the divine, and then my focus on the now moment, that I had help. I wasn't here alone. I always had someone walking with me, someone holding me, someone comforting me, someone showing me the way. I really realized it in the middle of a snowstorm. It was very, very thick up around the lake, going home, thick on the road. And I was so empowered by Source. I was able to pull over and get out and really wallow in it, really feel it, really connect without fear. A year before that, I would have been wallowing in fear, but I wasn't there anymore. I was able to move past it, to grow past it, if you will, to evolve past it. But I was able to change, and I've continued to do that over and over and over. The hardest change I made probably was being able, from my kids and my grandkids, to be able to step back and not say anything, to just observe. It wasn't my life, it wasn't my story. Okay, I don't know what that one meant. This way? Okay, we'll try that. I know, Cheyenne, it's funny. But to be able to do that, and I feel so grateful. That's the only word I can come up with. Truly, truly grateful for the gift of change, the gift of flexibility. the gift of fluidity, that I can always know that it's okay to change. That whatever I think today may not be what I think tomorrow. Whatever I believe today may not be what I believe tomorrow. And that is okay too. It's becoming a different world. We were talking the other day, with Emerson, and I teach the ministerial parts of Emerson. But we were talking about change. Where is Emerson going to be in the future? There aren't as many churches anymore. So ministers and their focus is going to have to change. What can it be? Where can it evolve to? Where are we going to do our ministering? And there's a lot to think about, and every industry that we know is changing in the same way. A lot of them are disappearing. Some moved overseas, some we no longer do. And now it's looking at it differently. We're starting to see a return to craft work, a return to doing things with our hands, to caring. But we were able to change to make that happen. We're not always stuck in where we've been and where we were going. It's okay to go on a different path. I always think of all the roads that go like to Chicago. I don't have to take the same interstate every time. I can go a different route. I can go through mountains. I can go all over the place to get there. And to allow that to be a part of my world, my daily living. I don't have to go this way to get to Oakhurst. I can go the other way. I can do all kinds of different things. I can stop and look at the trees. I can stop and enjoy life. I don't have to rush everywhere anymore. Used to be everything was a rush. Rush here, rush there, rush do that, rush do that. And I don't do it that way anymore. If I'm going over to the kids or the grandkids for a barbecue, if I'm on time, that's good. If I'm a few minutes late, that doesn't matter. It's important that I'm there, not necessarily what time I get there. And I stay a couple hours, and they're still in the pool, and they're still, rebel rousing and going on, and I can leave. I can go home and take care of me. And in my focus on the divine, I've realized the divinity in me. I've realized that I walk and breathe and really live divinity. That being divine is the most important recognition I've had in this lifetime. To recognize it, to live with it, to be okay with it. What a gifting that has been. What a gifting it is for all of us to recognize the divine in us, to recognize this inner beauty in each and every one of us, to look ourselves in the mirror and see that beauty, not to see scars or hair that's messed up or any of that, but to see the divine, the light inside, and to be flexible enough to allow yourself to look at it all differently. Allow it to be what it needs to be. Allow yourself to look at people and see the divine in them, to see the divine that is in everything. As we go forth, that's really what we have. Our heart, our loving, our divinity. That's what we walk with. That's what we live. That's what we share. That is what the world needs. I used to worry about what the world needed. What should I be doing? I would see things on the news. I would read stuff. Should I be doing that? Should I be doing this? Should I be volunteering for that? And I learned that I should be connecting with the divine, that there was a should for me. And I allowed the should to go away from it because it wasn't a should anymore. It was a love. It was a welcoming embrace. It was where I wanted to be. I wanted to embrace and love the divine. I wanted the divine embracing and loving me. I wanted all that I could have on that path, all that I could share on that path, all I could role models for others on that path, so that more and more people find their way, and I call it going home. We find our way home. we find our way to the truth of our being. We find a way to be all we can be in any moment of any day of any time. Remember to focus on the divine when you go out today. Focus on the now moment. Look at the little things, the butterflies, the flowers, the sun, the water, the trees, the smiles on people's faces, the bright colors that everyone's wearing or you see around. Focus on all of that. Focus on the living now, what that means. Whether it's permanent, whether it's impermanent, doesn't matter. It's here right now for us to be with, for us to see, for us to recognize. So go forth today. Allow that to fill you. Immerse yourself in that. And know that everything you can be, do, and are is right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Cindy. Could I have a couple of people come up and help me with offertory, please? 2 volunteers. Let's do our offertory statement, please. Divine love flowing through me blesses and increases all that I give and all that I receive. Thank you, ushers. And thank you,
Step into the flow, then I'll let it go. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. Step into the flow, then I'll let it go. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul.
Thank you, Cheyenne. That was beautiful. And for those on Zoom or people here who would like to know how they can give in different ways for the offertory, Reverend Luana puts out a weekly iFocus email, and it has all the information about what's going on with the happenings of PLC, along with ways you can give monies in your time to offertory. So take a look at that. And if you want to get signed up on that, please see Reverend Luana. Will you raise your hand, please? Thank you. And she'll get you signed up so you receive our emails each and every week to see what's happening. I have a quick announcement. This Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock, I'll be here for the men's group. All men are invited to join me, and I hope to see you here for that. Are there any other announcements this morning? Yes. Come on up, John.
All right.
This coming Saturday, August 12th, from 2 to 3:30, we will have a flute circle. And please come, it's a good time. We have loaner flutes. And just in thinking about the themes for this month, we will play with focus, and the focus will be on having a good time with one another. We'll be flexible because we try things that don't work and we work things out from there. And we will focus on playing with some fluidity. So I hope you will come.
There it is.
There it is. Reverend Kent, come on up here. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Is that too loud? We have some new artwork on the walls today, on that wall there and the back wall, and it is produced by Wendy Denton. Wendy is sitting right there in the second row. Wendy is an accomplished, experienced photographer, writer, and artist, and she expresses what she feels is important to her and to the world. Wendy has written that over the last 30 plus years, she has often used her camera as a conduit with the world to connect. This exhibit combines major interests: art therapy, women's feminist studies, and the role of spirituality in our daily lives. Wendy is particularly drawn to Hildegard of Bingen from 1,000 years ago, her message, which is very relevant in our world today. And I think this was a quote by Michael Fox that says, "Prophets like Hildegard return from time to time to assist us. She is a bodhisattva in our midst. Listen to her as she speaks your name." In Buddhism, bodhisattva refers to a person who is able to reach nirvana, but delays doing so to save suffering beings, or one whose goal is awakening. We are fortunate for artists such as Wendy to aid in that through this exhibit. Now, Wendy had, what goes with this exhibit as well is each framed piece has an explanation to it, and it didn't stick on the wall. So we're going to find something that will help stick it on the wall so that it is an experience of viewing, but also of reading, so that you get the full impact of what is trying to be said here. So please enjoy them and take your time while you look at them. And I'm really grateful that we have it up. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol. Announcements? Yes, Reverend Judy.
Good morning. Good morning. In addition to our flute circle, we have a drum circle. It's 4 o'clock, the second Saturday of every month. You don't have to have a drum. Just bring your wonderful self. We have rattles and extra drums, and it is a focus and a vibration that we send out to the world is love. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend. Anyone else? Okay. Our prayer partner this week is Patty Hummel, right there. If you have prayer requests that you would like to fill out, and for all of us to pray, all ministers and practitioners pray on those, there's a frog box in the back left corner. There's paper and pen there. You can write down your request for your prayer for yourself or someone else. And we collect those each and every week, and we all pray on them for you and with you. So you have that as available to you as well. Next week's speaker, Reverend Bob Hand. Bob, we'll see you next week, right? Okay, good. Just checking. Let's do our prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. The energy of God is me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Thank you. You have one more song for us? Come on up here, Cheyenne.
I'm just really feeling grateful to be here. You know how it is when you go somewhere and then you leave a place and then you come back and you feel like so grateful?
Feels like home.
Yeah, it makes me so happy to be here.
That's great.
So I'm going to sing a song called California Stars because I'm celebrating being in California. Oh, this stool is so awkward sometimes.
Especially with high heels.
Okay, okay. I'm good, I'm good. I'd like to rest my heavy head tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd like to lay my weary bones tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd like to feel your hand touching mine. Oh, tell me why I must keep working on, 'cause I give my life to make another day underneath my California stars. Barney, if you want to come up and harmonize, you can, but you don't have to.
When you call, I'll come.
Oh, but I don't have the words.
We don't need no stinking words.
I'd like to rest my heavy head tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd like to lay my weary bones tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd like to feel your hand touching mine. And tell me why I must keep working on, 'cause I give my life to make another day underneath my California stars. I'd like to rest my heavy head tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd like to lay my weary bones tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd like to feel your hand touching mine. And tell me why I must keep working on, 'cause I give my life to make another day underneath my California stars. Yeah, yeah. You're really good at improvising. Thanks, Ronnie.
Wow, beautiful. Thank you, thank you. That was great. Oh, Reverend Sandy, you come up and please close out this service for us?
That was great, guys. You just get better and better and better. Oh, if you just close your eyes, please. And take a deep breath and just feel everything that we've experienced today flowing through you, loving you, energizing you. The most important thing we have in life is our community, supporting each of us, loving each of us, walking along the path, people we can talk about using like language, like words. We're truly, truly blessed to be in each other's lives. And I accept for all of us the divine flow of loving, being, caring, this gracious gratitude that we all are. We're a gift to the world, and I am grateful for that. And I give such thanks for all that we are, and say with me, please, and so it is.
Thank you all for being here this Sunday. We'll see you again next week. God bless.